We hear a woman screaming a few houses away, but we were drunk, so we decided to investigate. Okay, so I'm from the continent of Africa, the country of South Africa, the province of Gauteng, the city of Pretoria, and the township of Mamelodi. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, I know. Now, this is where I was born and raised. I spent 25 years of my life here so far. My country is really beautiful. We have some amazing food, the cultures are amazing, and the weather is pretty cool too. And just like any other country, we have our problems. Crime happens to be one of them. I mean, we are on top 5 and top 10 lists when it comes to crime, suicides, and plenty more. And as a citizen, it saddens me. But I'm not gonna get into the how or why we got here. That's a story for another channel. South Africans aren't particularly huge fans of law enforcement. Again, I'm not gonna get into that. Some communities prefer taking matters into their own hands when it comes to dealing with criminals. This is what we call, and some of you might know this, mob justice. Okay, now that we are clear, let's get into the story. So it's a beautiful summer's day, and I'm chilling at the crib. I could have been doing anything, from making music, shameless plug, watching Judge Judy, maybe taking a nap, when one of my homie hits me up and tells me about a party that's gonna be happening later that night and asked if I wanted to tag along. And of course I said, yeah, let me check my planner. Yeah, I'm free. Let's do it. So I start preparing some gear, cause at this point I didn't go out a lot, but when I did, I had to be fresh. The homies, let's call them A and B, came through and picked me up, and we started making our way to the party. It's already buzzing when we get there, and we started turning up. As we were turning up and having a good time, my homie was talking to this girl, and she asked him to come over. Now, it's between 3 or maybe 4 a.m. at this point. The girl lived pretty close to where the party was at, so we decided to walk over there. We get to my homie's girl's house, and we got stuck at the gate somehow for a few minutes. As we were waiting there, we hear a woman screaming a few houses away. We were not sure what was going on. Was this a setup? Was it real? We were confused, but we were drunk, so we decided to investigate. So we started walking towards the direction in which we heard the scream, and suddenly a guy popped out of nowhere running towards us. We froze for a minute, cause what's going on, you know? Then we hear this lady shouting, "He stole my phone!" They were chasing after this guy. Immediately after hearing that, we start chasing this guy. Now, he for sure had to be an older dude, cause he wasn't really fast and we were catching up with him quick. And I guess he figured that we were catching up with him, so he came up with a plan. He suddenly stopped. He turned around and started reaching in his jacket pocket, the one on the inside, to kind of give us the impression that he was taking out a weapon. I mean, if he had a gun, it was night-night. But one of my homies, I think it was B, called his bluff. And this guy didn't even bother running anymore. So we caught him. Asked him numerous times where the phone was, and he said he didn't have it. But of course, he was lying. So we take the perpetrator and make our way back to where the ladies were. Cause you never know. We were drunk. Maybe we could have gotten the wrong guy. As we were walking back, we ran into 3 ladies. Could have been 4. I don't quite remember that part. But one of them said, "That's him." And that was our confirmation. This lady started making calls and groups of people were showing up out of nowhere. We just decided to leave. And as we were leaving, we were met by cars speeding to that location. At that point, we didn't even think about going back to the party. Cause yes, it was still on. We just decided to call it and go home and sleep. As for the perpetrator, I'm not sure how it ended for him. Did they call the cops? Did he give the lady her phone back and they let him go? Or worse? I guess we'll never know, but I can't help but think about it sometimes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video with your friends, leave a comment for your boy. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for watching.